CVA's AccuraSeries, Agara barrels for guaranteed accuracy, nitride for guaranteed rust proofing, and a rifle guaranteed to be the best muzzleloader you've ever shot. CVA, it's just a better gun.
All right, guys, this has been sponsored by Soulshine Pizza. They're over at 4021 Hughes Crossing, Suite 101 in Franklin, Tennessee. Or y'all can give my buddy Steve Brandon a call, 615-379-7767. He can take care of all your catering needs as well. Be sure to get down there and see Steve and the team have some of that great food and tell them thank you for everything they do for us right here at the show. All right, guys, welcome back to the studio. We've been talking different things tonight. A lot of turkey hunting tonight as we're winding up the season here. You know, it's been over for a couple of weeks now, and you know our gears are kind of shifting. And guys like us, you know, we're already thinking deer. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things going to be going on and changes in the deer world over the next few months, maybe really, but definitely a few years. But what I want to start out by saying right now is this coming week, Thursday and Friday. Do you know the times, Anthony?
Thursday it starts at 1 o'clock. I think I think 9 o'clock. I think 9 o'clock Friday morning.
Okay.
But it's going to be at the Region 2 office.
It's a commission meeting is coming up, guys. Region 2 office here in Nashville. They're going to be talking a lot of different things, but one of the hottest topics that y'all are going to want to hear about, and it's going to be CWD. Anthony, you know any idea of what some of the things that might be discussed?
Yeah, I know some things we talk about, but one thing I want to say, the reason this meeting is so important because what is decided by Friday afternoon, that's our next 2 years of seasons.
Right, 2 years.
So that's 2 years. Yeah, all the hunt seasons now are set for 2 years. Yeah. And so it's going to be extremely important. But the CWD, I know, you know, I've been privileged to go to several meetings, you know, with different people in that aspect. But, you know, they're kind of leaning towards making all of West Tennessee because it's really only 3 counties that's not either positive or high risk. That's it. Mm-hmm. You know, Lake O'Brien and Benton, and everything else is either positive or high risk. But to help alleviate with the hunter, I guess, issues of knowing where they can travel, where they're not.
Confusion,
that's
things
right.
like that.
And it will help that. It's going to be, you know, from river to river, Tennessee River to Mississippi River. Now, there's a couple of, I guess, fly in the ointment on that is half of Hardin County is in Middle Tennessee and Wayne County is, and they're both high risk. And then you have, a lot of people don't know it, but some of Tennessee is west of the Mississippi River. You would think it'd be Arkansas, but it's not.
Right. Little corners.
There's little corners and coves that's part of Tennessee. So, you know, I think they got to work those little bugs out. But I think it's going to be that, and you know, that's going to be the biggest thing for Unit CWD, I believe, as far as the rules and regulations. I figured they're going to stay about like they was as far as hunting seasons. I doubt it will be just a muzzleloader only in West Tennessee anymore.
Right.
You know, and I don't see it changing because Dayton, it's just like you asked a while ago, you know, while we was off air. CWD's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. You know, the only thing we're trying to do is just slow the spread. But it's already east of the Tennessee River, and even though it's in Alabama, Brandon, you and I have talked about it for 2 years. It's just a matter of time. It's going to be right here.
It's going to have it right here in Davidson County.
But it's coming.
Not like Asian carp. You ain't stopping it.
That's right.
I remember when we talked about Asian carp. Well, they're over here in this lake, but they ain't made it here yet. Well, they're not in this river yet.
Now here they are.
You name a place now that don't have Asian carp.
Yep.
Hey, and speaking of just Asian carp, made me think about it, but they just stocked another 500,000 fingerlings the other day of a Florida strain in Kentucky Lake.
Good. Well, I've heard that they've also made some progress in Kentucky Lake with the Asian carp.
They have.
Through different methods, commercial fishing has helped a lot.
Plus, they claim they've only spawned 2 years. It's like, man, the planet's got to line up for an Asian carp to spawn.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot going on with that with me because, I mean, I go to Old Hickory Lake. I fish everywhere.
Yep.
And when you go in the back of one of these creeks at Old Hickory Lake, you pick a branch, and there's 25 fish take off that look like shad.
Yep.
Those are not shad. Those are baby.
And what do they do even when they're baby? I'm surprised you didn't mention it.
Eat everything
and
they can.
They jump
straight out of the water.
So
and that's how you realize that that's what it is. You've never hit a bush and see 25 shad just sprinkle off.
But or any other fish.
Or any other fish. But you can touch that trolling motor real close to it and you'll see them just, and that's what it is.
Yep. It is. And again, I know it's a different, related in a different way, but CWD same thing. It's coming. The best thing we can do is what we're doing right now. I think the agency, I mean, a lot of people want to fuss, but the deal is they're doing the best they can. They're doing what they can do, and that's really what they're doing. That's it. That's what can be done.
Because, I mean, it's really, it's...
Learn what we can. That's another thing.
It's in God's hand, as far as you say, because it's nothing. It's Mother Nature.
It's going to do what it's going to do.
You know, that's right.
It is, and we just have to adapt to it and keep on keeping on, just like all these other states. Guys, there's lots of states that have been dealing with this for years. It's new to us here, but you can talk to sportsmen in other states that have had this around for a long time.
Well, just like in our home,
they've learned to live with it, and we will have to do the same.
Fayette and Hardeman is the two worst counties, but it's like you said, if you truly love to hunt, it don't stop. Just cause, I mean, just like opening day this year, I've got 4 tags I can start with. Yeah. Because I 2 bucks I killed last year's got it. Had it.
Right.
Okay. It's not going to affect the way I hunt.
That's right.
I'm still going to go out there. I love to hunt.
So absolutely, it's the experience. It's being out there. It's the whole 9 yards.
Yes. I mean, as long as there's a deer to hunt, I'm going to go hunt.
A lot of people don't realize how our resources are affected and how it is right now, because they don't really get out and see it like we all do.
Yeah. Right.
They're just seeing it from a small perspective of what's going on. But as far as all the building going on, as far as all the trash and stuff going in our lakes and our river system. For an example, Old Hickory, they're dumping coal, of course, and they're off them barges, and you go down the river to get the water brought in to drink. So
and they're shutting down beaches.
And they're shutting down beaches like there's, like Priest Stewart Creek was shut down for bacteria levels and stuff, so because of a spill further up the creek. But I mean, somewhere, people that don't get to see it until we bring it to them.
Yeah. Well, guys, I tell you what, we're going to get ready to take another real quick break. We'll be right back here in just a minute with some more Southern Woodland Waters.